Welcome to Yoga by Dayna. Today, this is going to be a yoga flow class, and we're going to use a walking stick. So if you have something like this, anything similar, it should work just fine. I love these for work on some extra balance positions, as well as opening the chest and heart. So let's get started. We're going to be at the very top of the mat and go ahead and align your feet, stand tall. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Take a good deep breath in through the nose. Slowly let your breath go. Imagine you're ingesting a balloon. Breathe in. Let out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop your chin into your chest. Keep it down. Go over to the right shoulder. Through the center, over to the left. And to the right. And to the left. And to the right. All the way around the world. Simply lifting your eyes up to the ceiling. On the wall. Through the center. You might notice, is it tight in the front of your throat? We're taking it to the left. One more time. Near the center. Breathe in, mountain pose. So the pole becomes an extension of your arms when you're going up and back and going up, back and going up. And now over to the right. Feel free to widen your grip. Look down. So you're looking from the low arm, then looking up to the higher arm. I want you to also shift some of your weight into your left leg, left hip. Notice what kind of cues your body is giving you today. All right, balance out, other side, looking down. Up. Now you have more weight in your right hip. We're going to change again. Shifting your weight down. Looking up. Shift down with the eyes. Looking up. And again, shift down, looking up, and shift, down, and looking up. Come back to the top and relax. Okay, so we have this around the world going with the eyes. Now we're gonna go using the pole. It's like the pole is mimicking where our eyes were going. And we're making a big loop. And again. Now we're going to the left side. Creating space where possible again. Coming back to the center. Right at the chest level, you can separate your feet. All right, warming up the spine, twisting side to side. Not being too picky about the hips and the knees if they go with you. It's okay. If you get a little vertigo, here's your tip. Keep your eyes straight ahead and keep moving your body. And we'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back. Bring your hands in, bring your feet in. Chair pose. Drop your tail. When I say tail, I mean tail bone. Drop your tail. Weight is in your heels. Then we add some movement. Take your body up, mountain pose. Going back to the right, to the center, to the left. Back at the top, chair pose. Get down, get low. Hold. Around, breathe in, mountain. Exhale, go back to the right. A little more dip into your left hip, to the left. Some dip in the right hip. At the top, chair pose. We're going to hold it here. Warrior 1, right foot is stepping back. Your right foot turns out. We've got the left knee forward. Bring your pull forward. And it's like you're going to give it away. And then you pull back. And press. You're breathing out. Four. 2. And 1. Hold. step together, chair pose. Left foot back, warrior one. Again, reach forward. We're going up this time. Breathing in, breathing out. And just be watching your right knee. Stay in line with your middle toes. Breathing out. And if you need to modify for the sake of your shoulders, you can come in. Okay, you have an option. Otherwise, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold forward, step together at the top. We're going to take the pull to the left side. All right, a little balance work. We're going to take the right knee, lift up, cross in front, figure 4. Right arm extends. Pull in or cinch in your ribs. Come into tree on the side. Adding a quad stretch, take your right heel. Now you're pulling your heel to your glute. You want to open your right shoulder, but don't let your tummy spill out forward. Continue to cinch in your ribs. Nadarasana. We want the pull to come more forward. You're going to still hold on to your ankle. The right shoulder is open. You're just going more forward, dropping the chest, pulling on the top of your foot, pulling it back. Start to straighten up. We're going to take the right foot and put it right in front of the left foot. Breathe and reach up. Relax the arm. Take your pull, both arms, reach up. Cinch in on your ribs. You're squeezing your thighs to each other. Spread out the arms, add your cactus arms, and once again, cinch in your ribs. Breathe in, let go. With the pull, we put it down, undo. Other side, left knee, figure 4. And you extend your left arm. Cinch in your ribs, drop your tail. Find your drishti. You're looking across your room. You're looking at the wall in front of you. Pressing your heel into your quad. Quad presses into your heel. And coming into tree. Drop your tail. And a breath in. Breath out. All right, reaching for the left heel, bringing your heel to your glute. Open your left shoulder. And this is a good setup for the Nadarahasana, which is coming up next. And breathing in. And you're breathing out. We bring the pull a little more forward. Opening that left shoulder, getting a little more of the Nadarahasana. The further you kick back, the more you can push your left hand into the top of your foot, getting a lift. For 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to take that left foot and get behind the right. And raising your full. Cinching your ribs. Squeeze your thighs tight. Drop your tail. Pull in on your abs. Abs are up and back. We're adding cactus arms. Five, 6, 7. Take the pull down. Bring it to your left side. All right, unwind the feet. Return your full chair pose. Weight is in your heels. Option to come up on your toes. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heels down. Heels up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heels down. Relax your arms. And up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rest. One more. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, forward fold. Yep, just drop your pull. Pick up some blocks. Forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Step your right foot back, pyramid pose. Feel free to take your blocks with you. Yes, the pole is still there. In pyramid pose, the legs are fairly straight. The right foot opens, but not as much as a warrior one. Warrior one is at about opening 1 o'clock. Pyramid pose is more like 12:30. Let's pivot the back foot. Take you into a low lunge. That will close off your right hip. Pull your right hip slightly forward, left hip slightly back. And drop your shoulders, pick up your head. We're going to drop the back knee. all the way to the floor. Anjaneyasana. Now, first way you can do it is just go straight up. Second way you can do it is use your quad for a stepping stone. Landing and twist, hands in prayer. Twist to your left side. Palms press into each other. Option to extend both arms. That's going to get you a little more lift. More twist, more lift. For 5, 6, 7. We'll come right back together with the palms. And extend. Once more together with the palms. We're facing forward. One more Anjaneyasana. Hands to your blocks, half splits. Notice I'm taking my blocks with me. You can do what you want, but the blocks can move. We have a straight front leg. The weight is in the back leg. Stay with that feeling of right hip slightly forward, left hip slightly back. Then pick up your toes, flex foot. Get a little deeper with the chest. Walk your blocks forward, walk your lunge forward. You're going to walk your left foot in front of you to a pigeon pose. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Walk your blocks in front of your pole and keep walking. You can also put them down or you can use them as elbow rest. Chest stays in the middle. Head gets heavy. So we don't do the whole pose right at the same time. It is a process. One part leads to the next, to the next. Hip slightly forward. Coming back up. Marichyasana. We need the right leg. So the right leg comes all the way in front, crosses over. If this is a little too much, what you can do is keep your left leg straight. So I'll do it both ways. Out straight. We have our left arm reach and cross. Right arm reach and post. Second way. All right, so we've got the left leg straight out in front. Same thing, left arm reach and cross, right arm reach and post. The right hand can be even valuable, especially if you find yourself slouching here. You're pressing to the floor. You can also turn your right hand into a right hand fist. That's going to help you get more height. Okay? Wherever you are, we're going to come out of it by doing a little side saddle, coming to all fours. Press into the floor. Downward facing dog. Look in front of you and take yourself up to the top of your mat where your blocks are waiting. You can have your blocks before or after the pull. We're going to the left side. Left foot back, pyramid pose. Keep your neck long, shoulders dropped. And you are breathing in. And you're breathing out. Here, we have the left hip moving slightly forward, right hip slightly moving back. Okay, pivot the back foot, coming down. Knee down, foot is flexed. Anjaneyasana, the first way, we come straight up. The second way, we walk up the thigh and then come up. Cinch in your ribs. You can also lift your gaze. We're adding a twist, hands in prayer. Twisting to the right. The palms push. You have the option of extending the arms, which gives you a broader twist. Palms close. And another extension. And together, back into the center. Anjaneyasana, one more time. Cinch in your ribs, drop your tail. Hands up if you like. All right, next, drop your hands, half splits. Long neck, shoulders drop. Left hip slightly forward, right hip slightly back. Flex your foot. Coming down. All right, we're gonna take the foot all the way back. And take it, actually, we wanna keep it forward because time to move into pigeon. There, so this is your right foot moving to the left, come into our pigeon. We want the weight of our chest to stay in the center. We don't want to hang over to the right. Keep it centered. You can walk your blocks forward. Now, if you're like me, one side is much tighter than the other. I'm on my tight side. That's okay. We just acknowledge that. It's not a judgment. It is a matter of fact. This is what it is. We're dropping down. And coming back up. Marichyasana. Here comes the left leg all the way across. Marichyasana version 1, right arm straight. Reach. Then your left hand gives you the lift. Twisting, twisting to your left. Twist, twist. Version 2. The right leg would be straight. Right arm up. Right reach. And the left hand is still giving you the length, the height. We're gonna side saddle, coming out onto all fours, walking your feet back. Cat. Inhale, cow. Downward facing dog. Drop down, hips high. And the feet walk forward to the top. Be organizing. Find your pole, chair pose. All the way up, mountain. Into extension. To your right, lean left. Lean left, or go to the left, lean right. At the top, cactus arms. Cinching your wrists. Head further back, you're retracting your chin. Close your eyes. 3 breaths. Breathing 2. Filling up your ribs with air. Breathe in. And relax. We're coming back to our heart center. Samastitihi. Okay, we're done with the poles. I invite you to take some water. We'll come back for the second half. And I do appreciate you joining me today. Just as a reminder, and that is my logo for Yoga by Dayna, and it's Dayna. A lot of people don't spell my name right, and so they don't find me on the internet. I'm actually all over the internet. So keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna get a little deeper. So I am going to reset the blocks and the mat. You'll need a strap. Down. All right, one of the tests for how long you will stay independent is, can you get down on the floor without using your hands? If you'd like to try that, It's kind of like curtsy. You're sort of curtsying, you're getting your legs ready to bend so that they can go right down into easy seated pose. Okay. And if that's crazy hard, it's okay. Not a bad idea to practice it though. So facing forward, let's take that right foot in front of the left. Do you have really tight knees or hips? Then your blocks are very helpful here. Okay. I'm going to turn a little bit more this way. The mirror is there on purpose. It is used to give you just different angles to try to understand. We're trying to reproduce 2-dimension into 3. With the right foot forward, you're going forward and you're walking because we want the spine to stay neutral. Then, and only then, round and drop. Breathing in. Take your blocks to your left side. You really want the right arm to have to stretch. Dropping down. You might try turning your head to the left. Little twist. A little bit more. And back in. All right, now the leg that's in front, you extend in front of you. Shanusasana. Elongate the spine. Exhale, round forward. You can also, if you have a funky knee here, you can put a block or something small underneath it to keep the knee slightly bent or keep it from blocking up. If you have a strained hamstring, this is a great idea. That way you keep the stretch more in the low back and less in the hamstring. Without it, this is Shanusasana. Okay. We can take that Shanusasana and walk over to our left. Left hand is your first anchor. This right arm is going to dance. It's going to come up. And there you go. Some people call this the wild thing. And we're pressing the right foot, the whole foot into the floor. And coming back down. One more time. Reaching up. Coming down. We're changing, put the left foot forward. The blocks are not completely necessary. I do find them very useful though, because we want to keep the spine neutral. And then fold. Your left leg is in front. You're going forward, you're dropping down. Walking over to the right. The left arm really reaches. A little more. So there is a muscle over here that is, it's hooked on from the spine to the hip to the pelvis. So it's making like a triangle on this back quadrant. UL. I like to think of this as your suspender muscles. You have one on each side. And just think if your suspenders aren't even. If you have any kind of scoliosis, that would definitely be the case. So for me, this one is much, much tighter than on the right side. So I spend more time stretching on this side. Duh. That's what yoga's about. It's finding the imbalances and bringing the imbalances to balance. Okay. So we went here. Coming out, extend your left leg. Okay, not gonna fold, don't fold, don't fold, we're walking, just taking a walk. And then folding. And you're breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Relaxing out. All right. And take that right hand, there's your anchor. Left arm dances. So you're up, two, wild thing. Okay. Again, up, maybe a little bigger. And back. On your back. Down you go. Bring your knees into your chest. Today, taking the hands behind the head with the legs at tabletop. And it's a little crunch and press away, but not too far away. Once your back leaves the ground, you're doing more harm than good. So you press out, but not too far. Keep your back on the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So the elbows do come forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going side to side. This is contralateral. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and come back, relax. Feet together, knees open. Here, this is especially good for anyone with tight hips. It's to keep the knees from falling to the floor. They don't want to just be falling with no support. So you start with support, relax. And maybe after 3 or 4 breaths, try without the blocks. If you feel your low back is really tensing up and lifting, then you need the blocks. Another trick is to have 2 sets of blocks, one that is real thin. So you go from the fat, wider blocks to the thinner blocks. 3 breaths. We breathe into the tummy, then to the chest, and then we leave the chest, and we leave the tummy. Close, legs up. Now, rocking side to side. Notice you're going over the pelvic bones. Keep your feet almost as high as your knees. We're gonna add a twist. The legs will stack. They're going to the right. Slow motion. Your left shoulder stays heavy. Twist. Left arm. First, we've got some wrist action. Reach forward. I'm going to keep my wrist at the same height as the shoulder socket. Going overhead. Follow with your eyes behind you. You can rest your wrist on your block. Then we take that left foot and put it in front of the other thigh, holding onto the foot. Both shoulders heavy and on the ground. 3 breaths. On the back, same formation. Kick up your right leg and hold. Circle the ankle. Other way. Legs. You're bringing your shin towards your body. Bending again. Put your left foot down and extend your right leg up. Little softness in the knee. If you like more, we stretch out the left leg. Both knees come into the chest. Option, forehead to the knee. Side two, head comes down. Tabletop the legs, rock. Legs will stack and fall to the left. Let's say this arm isn't anywhere close to the floor. Might need a little block for support. Right hand dances. Time to travel. Hello. And then breathe out. Take the right foot and fold it over for pigeon twist. Place your left hand around the right ankle. Relax where you can, relax. For example, no stress around the face, no tightness around the jaw, eyes easy. Back, left leg up. Circle. The other way. Back to tabletop. Knees into your chest. Forehead to your knee. Option. Bringing the head down. Find your big toes or somewhere on your feet. Happy baby. Back. Lay down your feet. Lay down your legs. Relax your shoulders, relax your sacrum. Whole body stretch. Really reach. Your shoulders leave the floor. Then they drop again. Honor where your shoulders can go. Never push past. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shavasana. I'm leaving you on the ground, and I kind of hope you'll stay here, but you are also welcome to come back up to a seated Sukhasana, whichever is better for you. Breathing in through the nose. And through the nose with the mouth. Notice how you feel in your body. Notice where your thoughts are. Put your thoughts on your breath. Right within me, love and shine the light within you. Have a blessed afternoon. It was a pleasure to practice with you today. Let's do it again soon.